Hi, I'm Mr. Saltibus, and today we're going to talk about the shoulder rest. The shoulder rest is an interesting device. It's used to elevate your instrument from the shoulder all the way up to your neck, so that way it fits comfortably. The first thing you need to do is to identify where on your shoulder rest is the thickest and thinnest part. So this part is the thickest and this part is the thinnest. The second thing you need to do is to make sure that you identify how big your instrument is compared to the shoulder rest itself. What I like to do is I like to adjust my shoulder rest in multiple ways so that way it fits comfortably on my instrument. The way you do that, depending on the shoulder rest that you have, this one in particular has a screw here, so then I would unscrew lefty-loosey and then you can adjust. Yours might be a little different, where the adjustment may come from just this part right here, where the screw, you actually can take this out and move it around, or yours can be very similar to the device that I'm using, where you loosen a screw here and then you can alter this arrangement here. The same is on this side as well. Ooh, I put this one on tight. There we go. So now I can adjust either way. The best way to identify how big your instrument is to the shoulder rest, you're going to need your instrument. Before I place my instrument with the shoulder rest, I want to make sure that the shoulder rest is at least a decent length, so that way it fits comfortably on the instrument. So I'm going to go ahead and extend this out here. You can gauge and estimate by looking at it, eyeballing it. Make sure that the hooks point in towards each other, not away from each other. When holding the instrument, you want to make sure that the chin rest is pointing up and not down here. When you place your shoulder rest onto the instrument, make sure that the chin rest, the thickest part, is pointing up, not down. Go ahead and use the hook to attach the shoulder rest onto the instrument, then swing the other side of the shoulder rest and push it down. The shoulder rest should not come off. Not a tough tug, but just a light tug, and then it should be on there comfortably. If you are experiencing this right here, where the shoulder rest comes right off, then you need to adjust the legs here. When using your instrument with the shoulder rest, you want to make sure that the shoulder rest is straight across. If you adjust it like this, where the big side here is moved around and the little side is over here moved around, then that means that the way you hold the instrument is going to also change as well. Watch. So I'm looking for more of an outward way of holding my instrument. If I adjust it the other way, where the big part is way over here and the thin part is over here, then I'm looking for like this. So what I like to do is I like to have it right straight down the middle as a starting point, and then we can adjust. When using the shoulder rest with your instrument, you want to make sure that the instrument is parallel to the floor and angled just a little bit in front. Not too much and not too far back. Also, you can adjust these screws here with the legs on the shoulder rest to adjust how tall your neck is. So if I had a longer neck, then I can adjust this to stick out a little bit more, and then it fits a little bit snug. If I had a shorter neck, then I can adjust it inward, so that way the instrument can be held flush against my jaw, right here against my chin rest, and I can hold the instrument comfortably like this. When thinking about how the shoulder rest looks like from a far point of view, the shoulder rest should not be noticed at all. From a back point of view, it should be noticed a little bit. You'll be able to see the shoulder rest stick out a little bit. And then try to make sure that it also feels comfortable. You want to be able to play for a long period of time.